Hi, my name is Vishwani Dua, and I'm the CTO for the IBM AWS Alliance team.
And I'm Vincent, and I'm a product manager for WhatsOnX.ai.
Vincent, thanks for being here today. Can you tell us a little bit about the IBM Granite Foundation models?
So yeah, absolutely. So Granite is not a single model, it's a family of models. And these models come in different sizes. They have been trained on for different tasks, different purposes, and they offer different capabilities. So one thing that they all have in common is that they are entirely open.
Okay.
What that means is that not only they are open sources, but they're also open weights. So you can download the model directly from internet. Currently, they are hosted on Hugging Face, but they are also published under an Apache 2.0 license.
Okay.
That means you can download them, modify them, retrain them, and then sell them if you like.
Okay.
Another thing that they have in common is that they are all trusted. And what that means is they have been trained on data from the public domain.
Okay.
And then we have entire teams within IBM who have highly curated this data. So the data comes from the public domain, so it's not subject to any copyright. All the harmful or potentially harmful content has been removed. The data has been fact-checked. All the contradictions have been removed, and so on.
Okay.
And then the last thing they have in common is that they perform very, very well. So all of these models are organized in different categories, and within their categories, they outperform all the other models.
Great. So next we should talk about what are some of the different types of Granite models.
Yes, as I said, the Granite models are a family, and the models are categorized in different groups.
Okay.
So first of all, we have the language models.
Okay.
Those are the most popular, and they have been trained on, well, languages, usually many different languages. And do you know which use case they are good at?
Yeah, so I think our Granite Foundation models, especially the language models, are really good at agentic workflows. So you can do RAG use cases on them. You can do a summarization, generation, and an extraction use case. So these models are really outperforming some of the other models today.
Absolutely. And I would add translation to the list as well.
That's right.
Another type of Granite models are the vision models. So those one are slightly more recent. Do you know what they are good for?
Yeah, so I think our vision models really stand out in understanding different types of documents. And within the documents, the vision models are really good at detecting data from different charts and graphs and different plots as well. So they're really good at image transcription, image classification, object detection.
And I really want to insist on this last point. Our vision models are not trained to recognize different types of or different breed of dogs or cats. They are really trained for enterprise use cases.
That's right.
So they are trained at understanding plots and charts within documents.
Mm-hmm.
So another category of models are the code models. They have been trained on thousands, millions of code bases over more than 115 programming languages. Can you give me a few examples of use cases?
Yeah, so I think our code models are really good at code translation, code generation, code documentation. So you can leverage the code models that come in different context lengths. So some of our bigger code models are in 128K context length, which really allows you to put in a big set of code and ask the model to be able to translate it for you very accurately.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last categories are the time series models, which, by the way, are my personal favorite. Do you know what they are good for?
Well, I think I should let you talk about those, Vincent.
Okay. So time series, the reason I love time series models is, first of all, the first thing I thought when I heard about them is, why do we need an extra technique for time series prediction? There exist already millions of them. And the reason is because every existing techniques, if you want a technique to work well, you have to train it a lot on a lot of data.
Okay.
Now, these models, they come pre-trained, and you can try them out of the box. They will provide equally powerful, if not better results than what you could get by training your own model.
That's awesome. And I think these are probably the most popular models on Hugging Face today from IBM as well.
Absolutely. They are downloaded. They have been downloaded millions of times.
Great. I think that's a really good overview of some of the use cases. Next, I think we should also share that we now have these Granite Foundation models available on AWS Marketplace for customers to be able to deploy them directly from Amazon Bedrock and Amazon SageMaker. So here I've got an example of how a customer could create a chat application to leverage these code, for example, the code models to create a code assistant. So we're showing here a chat application that's built on AWS Amplify, Amazon Cognito, and it's directly pointing to the Amazon Bedrock model endpoint to pull in the model to provide you the different answers to the questions. So click on the link for a demo that actually shows this architecture and an end-to-end use case.
It's super easy to set up. Yeah, and here you can see a few QR code. So as I said, I mean, as Vishwani said, we have already published several of our models on AWS Marketplace, and you can use it directly from there. Make sure you try that one. Thank you for watching.
Great. Thank you, Vincent.
Thank you, Vishwani.